Good evening, everyone. So let's do a quick revision of the newspaper analysis of third week of December. So number one we have is India crowned inaugural Under 19 Women's Cricket Asia Cup champion, and India defeated Bangladesh by 41 runs in the final, which was played at the Boemas Oval in Kuala Lumpur on 22 December 2024. After that, number two is National Mathematics Day celebrated on 22 December, and the day is celebrated to commemorate the birth anniversary of the great Indian mathematician Srinivas Ramanujan. Then number three is Forest Report of 2023 was released, and Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change Bhupender Yadav released the Indian State of Forest Report 2023 on 21 December 2024 at Forest Research Institute in Dehradun. So, the Indian State of Forest report is brought out by the Forest Survey of India on a biennial basis since 1987. And from the recent report, we can find that India has 8 to 7,357 square kilometer of forest and 25.17% of country's area. After that, number four is Ayodhya overtakes Taj Mahal and becomes UP's top tourist destination 2024. After that, number five is World Meditation Day was celebrated on 21st December, and theme of 2024 was meditation for global peace and harmony. So, the permanent mission of India to the United Nations in New York commemorated the first World Meditation Day with a special event at the UN headquarters on December 20, 2024. Then number 6 is Deepa Malik's autobiography set to release in January 2025. So HarperCollins India has announced the upcoming release of Bring It On, The Incredible Story of My Life by Deepa Malik. Then number 7 is China astronauts script history with world's longest spacewalk breaks US record. So Chinese astronaut Kai Zue and Song Lingdong set a new global record with a 9-hour extravehicular activity EVA that is, and it was outside the Tiangong space station on 17 December 2024, and the record surpassed the previous 8 hours and 56 minutes held by US astronauts James Voss and Suzanne Helms on March 12, 2021. After that, number 8 is former Haryana Chief Minister Om Prakash Chautala passes away at 89. Then number 9 is 10th International Forest Fair begins in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and it will held till 23 December, and theme of 2024 is Women Empowerment through Minor Forest Produce. Then the fair will provide a wide platform to establish dialogue between collectors, producers, traders, entrepreneurs, scientists, and policymakers associated with the forest. And international participation in this fair is Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Australia. So after that, number 10 is first ever tagging of Ganga's river dolphin done in Assam. Scientists of the Wildlife Institute of India have tagged a male Ganges river dolphin and released it in the Brahmaputra River in Kamrup district of Assam on 18 December 2024. So, satellite tagging will be used for gathering critical information about the country's national aquatic animal, and this step will be used for their conservation as the technology will help in understanding the seasonal and migratory patterns, range, distribution, and habitat utilization of this endangered species in India. After that, number 11 is Goa Liberation Day was celebrated on December 19, and this day is observed to mark the liberation of the state from Portuguese rule in 1961. Then number 12 is Suryabala wins Bya Saman for year 2024. So Hindi writer Suryabala has been awarded the 34th Bya Saman 2024 for her novel कौन देश को बासी वेणु की डायरी. Published in 2018, the novel delves into cultural conflicts and identity struggles faced by Indian youth in America. After that, number 13 is R. Ashwin, that is Ravichandran Ashwin, announces his retirement from international cricket. So, India's ace off spinner R. Ashwin announces retirement from international cricket with immediate effect on the last day of the third test against Australia in Brisbane on 18 December 2024. After that, number 14 is Cyclone Chido. So, the small French Indian Ocean territory of Mayotte has been absolutely devastated by Category 4 cyclone Chido, with entire neighborhoods flattened and hundreds feared death. So the island was battered by extreme winds over 136 mph, and this cyclone Chido is most powerful cyclone in nearly a century to hit the France. So this cyclone made landfall in Pemba as well. Then number 15 is environmentalist Tulsi Gowda passes away at 86, and she was born in Honali village of Karnataka's Ankola Taluk, and she was a member of the indigenous Alakki tribe. Tulsi Gowda never received any formal education, yet her knowledge made her famous as the encyclopedia of the forest. After that, number 16 is India becomes third largest exporter of smartphones in world. From 23rd rank in 2019, India has become the third largest exporter in the world as on 30 November 2024. So the country's smartphone exports have also breached the 20,000 crore rupees mark in single month in November 2024. After that, number 17 is SLINEX 24, that is Sri Lanka India Naval Exercise 24. So it took place in Vishakhapatnam under the aegis of the Eastern Naval Command from 17 to 20 December 2024, and it unfolded in two distinct phases, the harbor phase and the sea phase. So, the Indian Navy, represented by INS Sumitra, a naval offshore patrol vessel of the Eastern Fleet, along with a contingent from its Special Forces Unit, and Sri Lanka fielded SLNS Sayuda, an offshore patrol vessel with a Special Forces team, and the first edition of this exercise was held in year 2005. After that, number 18 is Sri Lankan President Anura Kumara Dissanayake had a three-day visit to India, and this was his first overseas visit after assuming office as president on 23 September 2024. Then number 19 is Women's Hockey Junior Asia Cup 2024, and India beat China to lift trophy. So defending champions India defeated China in the final of the Women's Junior Asia Cup 2024 to lift their second continental title in a row. And India beat China 3-2 in the penalty shootout after a 1-1 draw in the regulation time to win the trophy, and the final was played at Hockey Oman Stadium in Muscat, Oman on 15 December 2024. After that, number 20 is Zakir Hussain passes away. So, the tabla maestro Zakir Hussain died on 16 December 2024. Then, number 21 is 546 artists performed together and set Guinness World Record for largest Hindustani classical band. So, a new laurel was brought to Madhya Pradesh on the 10th edition of the Tansen Music Festival after 546 artists performed with 9 classical musical instruments together in Gwalior on 15 December 2024. Then, number 22 is Vijay Divas was celebrated on December 16. So this day we celebrate to commemorate the anniversary of victory of Indian Armed Forces in the 1971 Indo-Pak War, in which about 93,000 Pakistani soldiers surrendered and resulted in the liberation of Bangladesh. Then number 23 is This Atlas releases top food cities ranking. So, it's a renowned food and travel guide and has recently revealed its ranking for the top 100 best food cities in the world for 2024 to 25. And Italy stands out with 6 cities ranked in the top 10 and reflecting the country's strong culinary influence. That's all. Thank you.